Have your mornings started to feel heavier than they used to? Maybe your joints are stiff. Maybe your energy's already low before the day even begins. And maybe you've quietly started to wonder, is this just part of getting older? But what if that assumption is wrong? I'm 94. I live alone. I don't take a single medication. And no, I'm not some rare exception. I've just followed 5 simple morning habits every day that have quietly protected my mind, my body, and my independence. One of them only takes 4 minutes, but it completely changed my brain health. The surprising thing is, most people skip it. In fact, 92% of seniors miss what may be the single best chance each day to protect their memory and mental clarity. 2 years ago, my doctor looked at my blood work and couldn't believe what he saw. My results showed the health of someone in their early 60s, more than 30 years younger than I actually am. When he asked what my secret was, I told him the truth. It wasn't a treatment or a supplement or some breakthrough drug. It was just a morning routine. 5 small habits that anyone, including you or someone you love, can start tomorrow. Habit 1. Strategic hydration ritual. Why do 84% of seniors start their day with stiff joints, brain fog, and low energy, when a simple 30-second hydration habit could help prevent all of it? The truth is, most people don't realize how much water the body loses during sleep. Just by breathing and sweating through the night, we lose nearly a liter. And if you're over 60, that matters more than you think. Researchers at Johns Hopkins found that even mild dehydration reduces brain function by 27% and increases inflammation by over 30% in older adults. That's a big hit to both mental clarity and physical health. Yet many seniors still start the morning with coffee, which dehydrates you even more, instead of replenishing what was lost. Geriatric doctors now see morning dehydration as one of the strongest signs linked to faster aging and poor health outcomes. It's not just a minor issue. Eleanor, 82, dealt with constant headaches and dizziness for years. Her doctors tried different medications, but none of them addressed the real cause: chronic dehydration. Once she fixed that, her symptoms began to fade. When you wake up dehydrated, your joints lose lubrication and become stiff. Your brain, still full of overnight waste, struggles to clear it out. That's when the fog sets in. And over time, that daily fog can turn into real cognitive decline. Here's the fix, and it's simple. Before bed, fill a 16-ounce glass with room temperature water. Add a small pinch of natural salt. Drink it the moment you wake up, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything. Room temperature water absorbs faster than cold. The pinch of salt helps your cells soak it in better, something scientists call osmotic balance. This isn't about drinking gallons of water all day. It's about when you drink and what happens in those first few minutes after waking. That's where the real impact begins. If plain water feels tough first thing in the morning, you can add a little lemon. But skip the sweeteners. Even a small amount can throw off your body's natural rhythm and spike insulin. Right now, your cells are likely dehydrated, and they've been that way for hours. Start this habit tomorrow. Just 1 glass. You might notice less stiffness, more clarity, a bit more ease as the day begins. And within a few weeks, many people feel better digestion, more steady energy, even improved skin. I started this ritual at 75. It changed how every day began. I've done it faithfully ever since. Habit 2, circadian aligned sunlight exposure. Did you know that missing your morning sunlight window can increase your risk of depression by 69% and disrupt your sleep within just a few days? That's what a major study from the University of Colorado found. And it's something most seniors simply don't hear enough about. According to Stanford's Center for Sleep Sciences, just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight in the morning helps reset your internal clock and boosts serotonin by over 40%. That one habit can make a big difference in how you feel all day long. Here's why. The light from the early morning sun carries specific wavelengths. Those rays activate special receptors in your eyes called melanopsin receptors. They send a message straight to your brain's master clock, deep inside the hypothalamus, telling your body it's time to wake up and start working. That one signal triggers dozens of vital processes. Hormones begin releasing, your body temperature shifts, digestive enzymes prepare to do their job. It all begins with light. Robert, age 78, is a great example. He used to take sleep medication every night. Then he changed one thing when he went outside. Instead of walking in the afternoon, he moved his walk to the morning. The results were life-changing. You see, afternoon light doesn't do what morning light does. Without that morning reset, your brain makes less melatonin at night, the hormone that helps you sleep. And without sleep, inflammation rises, aging speeds up, and your body can't repair itself the way it should. But it's not just about better sleep. Your circadian rhythm, that internal clock, controls over 150 different functions: blood pressure, immune strength, even how your body breaks down food. A study from Northwestern showed that seniors with disrupted rhythms lose muscle and mental sharpness faster than those with regular daily light exposure. So here's what to do. Within 30 minutes of waking, step outside. Just for 10 to 15 minutes. Even on cloudy days, it matters. And here's the key. Avoid sunglasses, regular glasses, or contact lenses during that time if you can. They block out the specific light your brain needs to receive. The light must reach your eyes, not just your skin, for it to work. If it's too cold or rainy to go outside, sitting by a window can help, but it's only about half as effective. And if you live in a northern area with dark winters, a medical-grade light therapy box can be a helpful backup, though nothing beats real sunlight when it's available. Think of it this way. Every morning, your body is waiting for a signal, a gentle wake-up call from nature. Don't miss it. This habit builds on itself. With just a week of consistency, many people sleep more easily and wake up feeling more refreshed. After a month, you may notice better energy, more stable moods, and improved digestion, all because your inner clock is finally back in sync. Habit 3, the 4-minute cognitive priming routine. Here's something most people don't realize. Every morning you wake up, your brain is losing around 30,000 neural connections. That's not an exaggeration. It's backed by science. Neuroscientists at Harvard found that just a few minutes of brain stimulation right after waking can increase your brain's adaptability by 37%. That means stronger memory, better decision-making, and sharper focus, all from a routine that takes less than 5 minutes. You see, the early morning hours are special. As your body transitions from sleep to wakefulness, your brain enters a state where it's more open, more flexible. That's because a natural chemical, often called miracle-grow for brain cells, peaks shortly after waking. It's called BDNF, and the effects are powerful, but temporary. That's the window you want to catch. Margaret, 86, kept her mind strong even after major surgery, simply by doing this habit. She couldn't move much during recovery, but because she kept her brain active, she avoided the mental decline that often follows long periods of rest. Here's the thing. When you skip morning brain activity, you may not feel the damage right away, but day after day, it adds up. According to the National Institute on Aging, skipping this step can raise your risk of cognitive decline and dementia by nearly 30%. Every morning is a choice. You either activate your brain or let it drift. And the older we get, the more important that choice becomes. So here's the method. I call it the 4-4-4-4-4 morning challenge. It only takes 4 minutes. Solve one simple math problem, recall one detailed memory, learn 4 new words, visualize your day ahead. This little sequence lights up multiple parts of your brain all at once. Logic, language, memory, planning. That's what scientists call cross-connectivity, and it's what helps keep your brain strong, adaptable, and resilient. Research shows that short, focused effort works better than long, passive activities, so set yourself up the night before. Pick a memory to revisit. Maybe your 30th birthday. Choose a math problem, a few new words, and something positive to imagine about your day. Because here's the truth. Your brain rewires itself based on how you begin each day. Those connections are either forming or fading. Start tomorrow by strengthening them. Most people feel the difference within hours. Clearer thinking, better focus. Over the weeks, you'll likely notice faster word recall, more mental energy, and greater confidence. And over the months, you build what experts call cognitive reserve, your brain's natural protection against aging and injury. I've done this routine every morning since I turned 70. I'm now 94, and I truly believe it's one of the main reasons I still feel sharp today. Habit 4, strategic mobility sequence. Are you unintentionally damaging your joints just by following outdated exercise advice? If you're over 70, There's a good chance you might be. Most traditional stretching routines were designed for younger bodies, and for aging joints and tissues, they can actually do more harm than good. Research from the Mayo Clinic found that doing the wrong morning movements can increase inflammation by 31%. But when seniors followed a targeted 7-minute mobility sequence, their pain and stiffness dropped by 44% in just 2 weeks. That's because our bodies change with age, especially the connective tissue. After 70, your collagen fibers become more rigid and less hydrated. They don't respond well to forceful stretches or sudden movement. What they need is gentle, progressive warming. Thomas, age 85, is living proof. He was using a walker, but once he replaced his old stretching routine, the same one he had followed since his 50s, with this mobility sequence, he began to move more freely. And eventually, he no longer needed that walker at all. The truth is, many common morning stretches can quietly make things worse. Toe touches and neck rolls, they cause tiny tears in stiff joints. Forward bends put too much pressure on spinal discs that are already drying out with age. And fast neck movements can reduce blood flow in arteries that are narrower than they used to be. Even movements that look gentle, like seated twists, can strain the spine if done too soon after waking. What your body needs is an inside-out mobility sequence. Start with the center, warm the core, get circulation flowing before challenging your joints. Here's how it works, all before breakfast. Begin with seated shoulder rotations. Let your arms hang at your sides and make small circles, slowly increasing in size, just 30 seconds, to get blood moving through your upper body. Next, do some seated marching. While sitting in a firm chair, lift one knee, then the other. Do this for 1 minute. It wakes up your core and gets your legs engaged. Then stand in a doorway with your hands at shoulder height. Gently lean forward. That 30-second stretch opens your chest and counters the rounded posture many seniors develop. From there, move to supported squats. Hold onto a counter or sturdy chair. Gently bend your knees, only as far as feels right for you. 1 minute is enough to activate the large muscles in your lower body. And finally, finish with seated ankle circles. Extend one leg and rotate the foot clockwise, then counterclockwise. Do 30 seconds on each foot. This improves circulation and joint control in your lower legs, which helps prevent falls. These 5 movements follow a natural progression. First, you build warmth. Then, you move with control. And finally, you support the joints that carry you through the day. The first 30 minutes after waking set the tone for how your body will feel all day long. Start this habit tomorrow. Most people feel a difference within days. Less stiffness, a bit more ease with every step. After 2 weeks, posture improves. Everyday movements, like getting in and out of cars or reaching for something overhead, become more comfortable. And after a month, you may feel stronger, steadier, and more confident moving through your world. This simple sequence has been the foundation of my physical independence since my late 80s. While many of my peers have stopped doing certain tasks, I'm still doing them myself, thanks to how I start each day. Habit 5. Protein timing nutrition protocol. Here's something few people talk about, and it's quietly costing seniors their strength. Did you know that eating the wrong kind of breakfast can speed up muscle loss by 23%, even if you're getting enough protein overall? That's what researchers found in a study published by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. It turns out it's not just how much protein you eat, it's when you eat it that matters most. The Tufts University Human Nutrition Center on Aging discovered that timing your protein intake is key to preventing muscle decline, especially after age 60, when your body becomes more resistant to building and preserving muscle. Most older adults make the same mistake. They eat a light, carb-heavy breakfast, toast, fruit, maybe some coffee, and save their protein for dinner. But by evening, your body isn't as capable of using that protein to maintain muscle. That's a missed opportunity. Because in the morning, your muscle cells are far more responsive to growth signals if you give them what they need. Barbara, 91, is a perfect example. She had been losing strength for years. But after adjusting her breakfast and focusing on morning protein, she regained her energy and resilience in just a few months. You see, starting the day with mostly carbohydrates, especially without protein, spikes your blood sugar, triggers inflammation, and actually blocks fat burning for hours. Worse, it doesn't provide the essential building blocks your muscles are waiting for after sleep. That's why the timing is so important. Right after you finish your morning mobility routine, eat 25 to 30 grams of protein. Prioritize foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a smoothie with protein powder and added collagen. That 30-gram target isn't random. Studies show it's the minimum amount needed in one meal to overcome age-related resistance and activate muscle building. Small doses of protein spread out during the day won't do the same job. Your body needs a strong early signal, and light physical movement beforehand helps your muscles respond even better. What does this look like in real life? It could be 2 eggs with cottage cheese, a Greek yogurt with protein powder mixed in, or a morning shake with whey or plant-based protein and collagen, which also supports your joints and skin. Whatever you choose, avoid high sugar or high carb pairings like white bread or sweet fruit. Those can cancel out many of the muscle-preserving benefits. Every morning, your body opens a brief window, a chance to repair, to strengthen, to hold on to what matters. Don't let it close without giving it what it needs. Start this habit tomorrow. Within a few days, many seniors feel more sustained energy through the morning. Within weeks, they notice better grip strength and less fatigue in daily activities. And within 3 months, studies show real gains in lean muscle compared to the slow loss seen in those eating traditional breakfasts. I've followed this protein protocol since my mid-80s, and I credit it for the strength and stability I still enjoy today, at 94. These 5 habits aren't secrets. They're just small decisions, done consistently, that work with your body, not against it. I haven't stayed independent all these years through luck or genetics. I've done it by honoring the rhythms my body was built to follow, and you can too. So, which of these habits are you already doing, and which one will you begin tomorrow morning? Tell us in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to reclaim their strength. And be sure to subscribe for the next video, where I'll share the evening habits that help me sleep deeply without pills or supplements. Someone you love might be struggling with their health right now. Please share this video with them. These simple morning changes could transform their life, just like they transformed mine.